My mom went to the Navigators when she was in university in Dalhousie in Halifax, and she told me I should go, and so I went for like a big, large gathering, like a Nav night, in my first year 5 years ago. But full of like 100 people, didn't know anybody. It was kind of scary. Didn't come back for a couple of years. Like I went to a Bible study a little bit the year after, but then my faith really kind of grew in the last couple of years, and then kind of was asked to be in leadership about 2 years ago, and so that was really, and I learned a lot over the time at Carleton University. GSP is a funny, very, very funny story because I really, really, really wanted to do something like discipleship training, like just hearing God's voice, like growing closer to God, find out who God is, who I am, and I really wanted to do YWAM. But the problem with that is it's 6 months and it breaks up my degree, and I'm almost done. I have a year left. Long degree, 6 years. and I was like, and so I decided not to, but I really wanted to take that break. And I was looking for an internship this summer, applied everywhere, didn't get anything. No interviews for an engineering internship. And then my Nav staff told me at the end of March, have you heard of GSP? What are you doing this summer? And I'm like, what's that? Have you heard of Glenary? What's that? I've never heard of this. But it was really what I was looking for. But during the summer that I could really fit between my school. And so I think one thing I'm still growing in that I've learned before, but more just now is just hearing God's voice, and just having a habit or a heart attitude or culture of prayer, like just praying about all things, and kind of trying to grow a habit of spending time with Him, not out of need to, but just learning that I want to spend that time, and I missed that time with Jesus really wanting to have that habit, because I know that I miss it when I don't. And then also just some things in Bible study that I've learned of the parallels of how we are saved by grace but called to be obedient at the same time, and how that works together, and how we're really called to be the best He wants us to be here. I'm studying aerospace engineering, rocket science, as you will. I did that kind of out of a childhood dream and pursuit of being an astronaut, which I still think would be super cool. And now I'm really, really kind of yearning and praying about what God wants me to do and what He has gifted me, really, because that was also kind of a little bit of a personal striving to earn my value by being the best and taking the hardest tasks. But I'm really praying about what has God really gifted me and called me to. I love teaching and mentoring. So I'm just really kind of seeking where He wants me to go. God's really transformed my life over the last 2 years, but the last 8 months has been amazing. The last 5 months has been even more amazing. The last 3 months, I've learned so much. But there's a lot of just life decisions and with career, with where God's leading me, with relationships, just that He would guide me and just guide my steps. There's a verse man chooses his path, but the Lord establishes his steps. That really speaks a lot to me of trusting in Him to guide me.